Well, hey, baby. Happy Saturday, March 26th. Happy Saturday, March 26th. Um, I'm at Courtney's house. You can see her family's pictures behind me there. And it's because I'm renting my place out again for the weekend. So, trying to get a little bit of extra cash by doing that, as mentioned. And it's nice that we have Courtney's house that we can live in when we do that. So it's Saturday. I worked today. I did a little bit of work today, and looking forward, hopefully, to tomorrow to being a day of rest. Hopefully. So I guess you're on spring break right now. You're on spring break, March 26th, 2022. I remember some of my spring breaks. One of the biggest and best that I had, I think, was Panama City, Florida, 2006, maybe. It's hard to remember. 2006. I went with my friends Raven and her boyfriend at the time, Adam, and my girlfriend at the time, Macy, and a couple other friends of ours that were down there, Josh Brady and couple others. Went to Panama City, Florida, and it was a wild time. It was a very wild time. We had a good time. We stayed in a really good resort. We went to a couple good clubs, and Adam and I had carried on. We stopped at a couple national parks on the way down and down to Alabama. That was probably the best spring break I think I had. I had gone there a couple years before that, actually, with one of my earlier girlfriends, Gretchen, and some of her girlfriends, and we had kind of done the same thing. We had gone to some of the bigger clubs there. I think they had one called Spinnaker's. They had another one called Club La Vila, and huge dance clubs, and I was never really a dancer, so you mostly just go to watch other young people acting a fool. But some very good times at spring breaks. I did go to Miami one time for spring break, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, with another girlfriend of mine, Ellie. I know you always go to spring breaks with your girlfriends, and at your age you only go with your family, but when you get to be a little bit older, you'll probably go with your friends as well. So spring break, I guess you're in North Carolina right now, which means you have and this will be important. Matt Fulkerson, my buddy Matt Fulkerson, and I used to keep track of all the states that we had been to. And so if you drove there, which I'm assuming you did, you've been to Indiana now, and I've just realized I missed the very first time you've ever left the state. So you've been to Indiana, probably been to Ohio, probably been to Kentucky, probably been to Tennessee, and maybe West Virginia and North Carolina. So Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia, and North Carolina. So 6 states. 6 states. And you may cross into South Carolina because I know your mother has relatives there. And so it could be 7 states. Could be 7. So I've missed that. I've missed that first. Missed a lot of first with you. I missed your first steps, and I missed your first time you left the state of Indiana. At least, if I thought of more, I could probably come up with more. So anyway, hope you're having a good time. Spring break. Spring break. I used to wear a little cheetah-colored cowboy hat on spring break because I was trying to feel frisky and wild and crazy. So hope you're having a good time on spring break and enjoying the pool there. I guess there's a pool and a lake and some other things there. So hopefully you're enjoying yourself. So happy March 26th, Valentine's Day for you and me, and Father's Day for me because I am your father. Have a good time, baby.